Hello and welcome back to our KSP Career. Yes, today we will be going back into tourism. No, we won't be launching any schlongs, wieners or anything like that this time. However, I was thinking to bring 3 tourists high above the site. And there are exactly 2 of the same contracts. So I'm actually thinking that I will be taking 6 tourists over the South Pole. Yes, exactly, Gene. So, right, as you can see, that's one contract and the other one is the same, essentially. How that came to pass, I have absolutely no idea, but I think I'll actually take the 2. Awesome. That thing being said, we'll need place for 1 pilot and 6 tourists, so let's get cracking. So I will take this, followed by this, and initially I'm doing the post commentary, meaning I was thinking that I could get away with only 3, basically, because it didn't say which 3. Later on I found that that's actually not true, so I was actually thinking I could pick any 3. Until I actually started to see the contract text. So, however, I digress. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the South Pole viewer and I will be first assembling the ship. So just for your information, if you see and start obviously yelling in the comments, you know, you only put 3 here, GrunfWorks dummy. Yes, I'm aware of that, but I realized that midway through the recording when I actually corrected it. So yeah, spoiler alert. Maybe should have put the spoiler alert first. Never mind then. Let's go with the parachute editor, just fixing up the chutes, and this will be the stage that will be returning. Yes, with another lander can. That is. However, I'm just fixing here the calculations because I really don't want my chutes to pre-deploy at 25,000 meters. It's a little bit on the high side. So, with that thing being said, now I'm just tweaking some settings, and as you can tell, there we go, I'm fully intending to just put the decoupler and then we shall be assembling the main body of the rocket. The rocket today should be fairly simple and straightforward, just going up, and it doesn't even need to get orbital, it just needs to go suborbital on the trajectory, take the tourists, have them watch a little bit of the South Pole, you know, wave towards the polar ice and then safely return back. So it's not exactly rocket science. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna be putting the small, and I was first thinking with this orbital maneuvering engine cluster. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments what's this guy's game. I actually tested with this and only think it worked for like 2 seconds and then it died off. I know I had more delta V, I don't know why it wouldn't want to work. So, please, if anybody of you have been using these are I think from the, I think it's called, what was it? Yeah, Near Future I think pack, let me know. Alright, so here is the Tundra Rocket. Yeah. Tundra Rocket, which is basically SpaceX. Now, I'm trying to find a good engine at the bottom. And I'm just trying to find a good one. I was thinking of going with Marlin, but I think I'm gonna go with probably a mainsail. I mean, it's my main workhorse, so yeah. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. It doesn't need to be more complex than that. That will basically take us to the South Pole. Oh, it will take us much further with a 4,500 thrust to weight ratio, or sorry, delta V. Alright, lander can, we will just fix these landing legs so that the craft can, you know, land nicely. And yeah, simple, right? Speaking of which, I could be stacking some experiments here, because I do want to be, you know, if we can get some additional science, why not? Also, I'm thinking about installing some other mods like D-Magic Orbital Science and few others because I felt it was missing something, so I don't know. I'll see, maybe in the next episode. Okay, there's magnetometer boom and other stuff, and I'm actually pretty happy about this. I want to have 4 fins, yes, thank you very much. 4 launch clamps, and I think that should do the trick. Parachutes? I'm just thinking of cramming the hell out of chutes on the booster and hoping for a nice landing. Whether or not it will be working, I have absolutely no idea. Right, with that thing being said, let's just check our staging, making sure that everything is fully kosher, and at this point I realized I'm missing another lander cam. There you go. See? I told you I was gonna fix it. Now, with that thing being said, we just have to figure out, and this one in the tests didn't work, so I don't know why, but I figured might as well, you know, use another one. And I'm trying to find that 2.5 meter vacuum engine. No, I'm not talking about the Marlin oh, bugger. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know. I was more thinking about, what was the name of that engine? Was it Poodle or something? Schnauzer? I don't recall exactly. It was some kind of a dog. This one is a little bit too high for my taste, but okay. So now we said Alex would be our pilot, and then we will need to take Gilgas, Asri, Lee Top, and then we have to take Yasuki, Munrod, and Enmi. So they will be launching, and yeah, I decided not to go with the Poodle, but rather with the vacuum engine, which will be the Marlin Vac. So yeah, it will be fun. Anyway, we are launching in the polar orbit, meaning we'll need to go south, and by south I mean to the 180 degrees, because it would be going over the South Pole. And we have to remember, we will be going sub-orbital, meaning we shouldn't go to orbit. Now, this is a surface indicator. I want to go orbit 180, not surface 180. I've almost made that mistake, so yeah, you have to be pretty careful about what you wish for. Right, with that thing being said, so I'm aiming for a decent, I don't know, apoapsis of 130, 140, I don't care, as long as it's suborbital and passing over the South Pole. Yeah, so, and I think Tundra, aka SpaceX, is perfect for that. Our tourists look happy, Alex is ever as confident. I mean, he's almost the veteran. Given that we are evolving into space tourism, we're giving them the most experienced pilot that we know and have, so there we go. Yes, so here I'm just gonna extend our, you know, not periapsis, but I'll make sure that we pass over the South Pole. And actually I'm gonna drag it a little bit more radial outwards, because I really don't want this to go fully orbital. There we go. And note that we have a little bit of a marker, tiny marker, at the South Pole where is the expected flyover site. So I'm just trying to eyeball it and have it align nicely where we should go. So, and as you can tell, it's a little bit tilted. So we need to correct it ever so slightly. So let's drag it out here, and there we go. 751 meters per second, and with a total of 1,648 thank you, meters per second, we are more than capable of getting there, so I have no concerns whatsoever. Now the only thing what we need to do is, within 1 minute and 1 second, we need to point, maneuver prograde, and actually hit the accelerator button. Maybe it's a lever. I don't know. Anyway, let's turn around. There we go. Come on, tourists, it's time for you to see the South Pole of Kerbin. Let's turn on the lights. I'm actually thinking, yeah, seems like everything is kosher in terms of contracts. I would actually rather have this display than my typical Kerbilism, you know, science-y thingy. With that thing being said, let's burn. Oh, the beautiful roar of the mainsail. Don't you just love it? It's amazing. Alright, getting ready for the vacuum engine and hit it. Ooh, there it goes. Look how beautiful it looks. And that's it. I think we should be good to go. I'm just making sure that I'm aligning the prograde marker ever so slightly. And look, it's puffing and huffing the engine. Right, there we go. Let's see how it looks. It looks like we will be hitting the mark on that one. Okay, I think it's time for the screenshot for the episode. There we go. Let's see if we can kick along. Ooh, radiation marker. Guys, you will be glowing in the dark. I believe I have forgotten to put on the shielding. Okay, well, you're green, you do photosynthesis, I guess that's fine. Oh, look at that magnetometer extending. Ooh, nice. Alright, distance to the South Pole, 650 kilometers. And closing. I'm sorry, Alex, you were saying? Okay, to me it looks like we will be passing a little bit more on the right hand side. Parachute deployment failed. I guess this is for the booster. Well, I never put too much hopes in it anyway. So, okay, it seems like we're going straight up for the South Pole. Although I might want to be going a little bit more to the... No, I think we're good. Almost good. Okay, South Pole Pure is crossing Kerbin radiation belt. Okay. They are having a field day over there, what can I tell you? I'm actually thinking this is kind of interesting. Look, we've gotten a rocket, and all these hard-paying customers, aka tourists, are now watching away from Kerbin, because the windows are on the top side. Oh, did I pull a fast joke on them? There we go, and 140 kilometers. I'm just waiting for the location to switch. The biome is southern ice shelf, but not the South Pole yet. I must say I do have my concerns. Distance to the South Pole, I think we're good. Come on, switch to the South Pole. Okay, I'm just gonna burn ever so slightly to make sure that we really do pass over the South Pole. There we go, come on, come on. 84, 82, 81, come on, switch to the South Pole, will you, please? You're entering the South Pole, beautiful. Alright, that fulfills the contracts. So the only thing that's left remaining for us is to bring back Alex and his tourists back to Kerbin. I hope you saw the South Pole pointing away from it. Yep. And retracting the magnetometer, boom, let's orient ourselves retrograde. Now you will see the South Pole, see? There's a good boy. There we go. And now we shall be executing our deorbit. Well, we have already... We don't need to deorbit because we are not in the orbit. However, when we will be going down, we will do a deceleration thingy. And I apologize up front if this will be a little bit on the dark-ish side. It's not my intent, but, you know, it happens. There we go. accelerating till we hit the atmosphere, at which point I shall ignite this candle. Okay, we've crossed the radiation belt and we are getting slowly back to the atmosphere. And let's hit the decelerator. The whole point of this shenanigan is actually to slow down as much as possible from the orbital velocity so that our crew doesn't get exposed to the extreme heats. Ditching the vacuum engine, and now we are in for re-entry. So now is the final part of the mission, which would be recovering all the Kerbals that are traveling with us. We do get some heating effects. Please don't cook my Kerbals. I mean, we're going at, you know, 1,200 meters per second. We should be fine. We're nowhere near the orbital velocities that we were going before. And for your convenience, I have just put, you know, the accelerated version of it because we're landing in the dark. And as you can see, or can see, I have deployed the drogue chute, which would be slowing us down. Now it cut, and now we will be waiting for deployment of the main chute. There we go, it deployed, and perfect. So, for the benefit of accelerated landing, I think we can actually safely say that so far so good, going down at 8 meters per second, extending the legs, and there we go. Okay, a little bit on the rough landing, but everybody is well. So I'm thinking, is there any experiment that we could run? Crew report. Don't mind if I do. Seismic scan? Yes. Oh, 14 days? Oh, golly. Well, I cannot wait 14 days. However, I can wait for... No, that's pretty much everything. Oh, bonkers. Well, in that case, I might as well recover the vessel, you know. Yeah, let's do a recovery. So, we've gotten 1.3 science, but we have gotten some good hard-earned cash. So, guys, and everybody is happy. Alex has gotten some cool more mission, you know, ribbons. And that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. Hit the like if you like the episode, hit the subscribe button for more that will be coming, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.